Levez, levez, cette ici.
Oui, bonjour, c'est ici et bienvenue. Good morning and welcome to DVS This Morning. I am Alison Monrose.
And I am Mona Lisa. In case it slipped your mind, we are in the month of October, which is in fact Creole Heritage Month.
And we here at DVS will be helping you celebrate every aspect of our tradition and heritage. But before we get into the good stuff, let's say bonjour to Kendall.
Merci Kendall, wete epi nou.
Thanks for staying with us. The Folk Research Center is spearheading celebrations for Creole Heritage Month. Joining us to talk about Moi Heritage is the Executive Director.
Bienvenue cette ici, non moi c'est Raïssa Joseph, moi c'est directeur, moi c'est Patrick Anthony, Place Recherche Folklore. Hi everyone, my name is Raïssa Joseph and I am the Executive Director of the Monsignor Patrick Anthony Folk Research Center. This year we celebrate Moi Heritage Creole Heritage Month under the theme Kilti Se Jiwizon, Culture Heals. And this theme is critical for us not just in the aftermath or in the continuation of a pandemic, but in an analysis of our country and the impact of culture in national development. We really want to remind our people of the role that culture plays in guiding our lives, not just in terms of eating or dressing, but also language and value systems that were critical in building our society. So the activities that will take place during the course of this month that will be spearheaded by the FRC are really geared towards uniting our people, getting us to reflect consciously about who we are as a people and the role that culture plays in that process, and ensuring that Moi Heritage Creole is not just a day for festivities, while they're important in terms of promoting joy and excitement, but conscious reflection, education, advocacy, and cultural development.
So, how does this year's theme for Creole Heritage Month really help us emerge out of the pandemic and its challenges?
L'annou di kilti se jewizon, nou pa ka selman di sa mou, nou sav ko komin, tout sa ki ka chen nou ansam, tout sa ki ka fe nou fort, se kilti. When we looked at the impact of the pandemic, what really kept us together were our cultural values of understanding the role of community in development. Each one help one or support one in another way. And I don't think we have taken time to reflect on the kind of society that we have, it being a contributing factor to our own resilience as a people. What do I mean by that? Our institutions, whether it was our credit unions giving back to people who were economically deprived, the fact that persons who lost their jobs were supported by family and neighbors, that we had remittances from abroad ensuring that we did not fall by the wayside. These are critical factors of any society that help it to stand, especially during difficult times. And we see culture as an opportunity to remind us of who we are, to have a kind of cultural renaissance as well, and to bring back joy. Nobody's where Jautia society, you know. And for a long time, people have been depressed. They have been destabilized by the pandemic. And for a lot of people, Moi Heritage Creole and Journée Creole in particular is the people's cultural festival. It is owned by everyone from every walk of life. Whether you have money, you don't have money, whether you live in Castries or you live in V4, Journée Creole belongs to the people of St. Lucia, and so does the month. And we really want to encourage that fervor that persons have. It is, as much as I can think and imagine, it is our National Independence Month in terms of St. Lucians really owning, and you're not having to tell somebody, well, Journée Creole ka vini, tout moun sav sa.
All right, so that being said, how are we including St. Lucians in the diaspora in the celebrations?
Well, it is interesting that you would have asked. We've had some appeals from members of consulates overseas who celebrate every year but want to promote greater education in terms of partnering with the FRC to tell people, why do we have a Journée Creole? I think we take for granted that since its inception in communities in 1984, it's been close to 38 years. And a legacy like this did not happen overnight. It was very strategic, and the creators of Journée Creole and Moi Heritage Creole saw the St. Lucian person and the community as integral in ensuring that we had something as a people to unite us to celebrate our language and our Creole culture and traditions. And we must remind ourselves of why we do what we do. And an interesting question that normally comes to mind when you ask a St. Lucian, what makes you happy to be a St. Lucian? Or what makes you joyful? What makes you stand out in the rest of the world? And it is your Creole culture. And I think sometimes we do a disservice of not teaching our young people, transmitting these values that we got when we grew up, whether it was in terms of how we play games, how we took care of ourselves, in terms of our emotional, physical, spiritual health, how it is we came together to work and had productivity in our community. I think a lot of these things are missing in our dialogue and our reflection of what development is for us right now.
Also, what is the FRC doing to educate young St. Lucians like myself who are just beginning to learn and enjoy St. Lucian heritage?
What the FRC has attempted to do while ensuring that we keep the essence of who we are is that we try to meet our communities where they are at. So a major part of the FRC is going into communities. We are a membership organization, but for you to understand the community, you must be with them. You must be able to see how culture and how societies evolve. Unless you do that, you remain stagnant. So what we have endeavored to do in our membership and in terms of the partnerships, we've tried to reach out to groups like the National Youth Council, ensuring young people can have a voice, our own presence on social media engagements. And beyond that, our advocacy for different organizations that have an important role to play in the development of young people, whether that be with schools, ministries, or various departments. We have ensured that we've tried to reach out, but we also recognize that we cannot do it on our own. As an institution, we are one of many, and we advocate for other institutions to see the role of culture as important and critical. So even during this year, we've advocated to the media, for example, of its role in terms of impacting thoughts and ideas, sharing values, systems of where we were, where we are, and why is that important. We know too that parents and families have a critical role in terms of transmission of cultural education and knowledge. And it is because of the loss of that practice we recognize that a lot of young people do not know who they are or where their parents lived before, what's a pit toilet, the evolution of the standpipe, going to the river, playing jacks, traditional games, what you would put on your head when you had a zikak before, because we do not share who we are. And some of us too, it comes out of a place of a lack of pride in yourself and knowing that while you may have had humble beginnings, that they created the person that you are today and they are part and parcel of your success.
So I noticed on our calendar of events this year that there's 2 new activities. Could you give us a little bit more information about that?
So for Mekwedi and Wadudi Creole, particularly for Mekwedi Creole, we're encouraging people to speak the language. On the Wednesday and Friday of every week in the month of October, we want you to speak the language. Speak it with your friends, speak it to your children, speak it on the buses, sing the language in church. We want to promote language development, to share the vocabulary, because if you do not speak a language, you lose it. You lose the vocabulary, you lose the essence of what language transmits. And on Wadudi Creole, we want to encourage people to dress in either Creole, traditional way, or national attire to really feel and celebrate the spirit and the pomp of Creole culture, which is so rich. And we recognize too that apart from dressing it, there are persons within the creative sphere and businesses that promote the creation of accessories and clothing. We want you to patronize them and support them because the Creole culture incorporates everything from politics to the economy to the social sphere to youth development. We want our people to be a part of it and to be engaged.
Welcome back. Now, sit back and enjoy one of St. Lucia's most popular folk bands, Mamai Lakai.
Or get up and dance.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Will from Wilfred Lifestyle again, here with Wendy, with a next body chapter for you. So today, hope you have your broomstick or your fork. I'm going to show you how to hit the upper body area, not upper border. Hey, that's part one. So you can understand that. That's part of my dictionary. No hard feelings. So today, you're going to have a broomstick, but I ain't going to use no broomstick. I'm going to use my weights. But at home, make sure you have your fork, your shovel, your pickaxe, and we're going to work with it. Come on, guys. Let's follow me. Good morning. All right. First, we're going to stretch the arms. So we're going to hold up, stretch it all the way back, bring it forward, give a little stretch to the back, forward. All right. And straight, we're going to a military back press, slide, bending your knees. We're going to press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right? We stretch it out. Then we're going straight down into a back row. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to stand. We're going up into a close body front press. So bring closer to your body, up to your chest area, and pressing over your head. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you're going to rest it down. And finish your broom. And you're going to hold to the top area and go down, back flat, chest out. And we're going to roll to your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to switch to the next side. What you do to one part of the body, you have to do the next side. Back flat, chest out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're switching up into upright row, wide upright row. Hold on to your side, chest out. Always maintain a slight bend in your knee. I'm going to bend our elbows, keeping our wrist, forearm straight. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? We're going to go into a barbell curl now. Let's go. 1, controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the series of exercises we're giving you there right now. We're going into a stiff leg deadlift to stretch out the back area. Down and up. 1, 2, take your time and breathe. 3 easy exercises to follow at home. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next exercise we're going to do a row out. So we're going into an upright row by your chest and row it out. All right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. We're going to hold wide. Even if you're a broomstick, remember using your broomstick. And we're going to do a shrug. All right? So you guys are going to shrug your shoulder. Let's go. 1. Squeeze. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Last but not least, we're going to hit the calf area. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold the barbell or your broom behind your back. And we're just going to stretch out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit down. We stretch out the spirit fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simple. 6 minutes, multiple exercises. So what you guys can do at home, you can take 3 or 4 of these exercises and do 3 sets of 6, 8, 10, or 12, whatever your bodily desire you want to accomplish. You want to get ripped, fit, or toned or muscular. So if you want to get muscular, 6 to 8 reps. You want to get toned, 10 to 12 reps. You want to get ripped, 12 to 15 reps. Take your time. 6 minutes. Exercises can be done at home. No excuses. Remember, it's a fit and focused lifestyle. Good morning.
Merci, and thank you so much for joining us on DBS this morning. Now, before we leave, we have a little quote for you as it is Creole Heritage Month.
A nation's culture lives and resides in the hearts and souls of its people. So don't believe that the Creole heritage is just going in through one ear and out through the other. We as Lucians need to hold on to that because it is not only in the past, it is in the present. So go out and enjoy your Creole Heritage Month and learn a thing or two.
And we will see you next time on DBS This Morning. Bye.